Randy, your holistic lifestyle, fitness, and nutrition coach. Super excited to come to you guys today from Dana's Kitchen here in Australia. It is actually Thursday. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I know that a lot of you guys are tuning in from the US, and it's nighttime there, so I'm literally in your future. I love saying that. It's so funny. It's also a full moon, so the full moon actually falls this month on October the 5th, and so that's today for us. It's already Thursday, October 5th here. So it's a full moon, lots of full moon energy going on. I don't know if you guys are sensitive to it or not, or if you ever have noticed your body changing around either the new moon or the full moon, because actually during the changes of the moon, there's gravitational pulls on the earth. And so we're essentially like 70% water. So if you think about the ocean and how the tide comes in, the tide goes out, the waxing and waning of the moon. And so essentially the full moon, the new moon, these things actually have an effect on our body. And in fact, during the full moon is when our body is hanging on to everything to support you in cellularly, healing, things like that, nutrition, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a really good idea to invest energy during the moons in what you are consuming, okay? Honestly, do it on a daily basis. I would encourage you to be very consistent in consuming, healthy foods and beverages, but especially around the new moon and around the full moon, potentially just investing some energy into what you're putting into your body. So once again, during the full moon is when your body actually hangs on to things, and then during the new moon is when your body actually lets go and cleanses. So you may notice that, for instance, like on a new moon, you might be pooping better, you might be eliminating more, peeing more, sweating more, you might be digesting your food at ease, things like that. And then during the full moon, you may actually notice somewhat of the opposite, meaning that during the full moon, you might feel a little bit bloated. You might feel as you eat that you don't require eating as much food to feel really full. You might have a headache. You might have low energy. You might be a little bit irritable. You may not be going to the restroom as easy as you would normally, et cetera, et cetera. So that wasn't necessarily what this video is about, but since I was talking about the moon, and because you guys know I'm so passionate about health and nutrition, that I'm going to be talking to you guys a little bit more in depth about those things. So of course, this video is about non-toxic product recommendations. I did 3 videos last week on my page, so if you haven't seen those videos, be sure and go check those out. I also have a YouTube channel, so I do tons of videos. I have tons of free information via all these videos on my YouTube channel. So if you just go to youtube.com/MandyFonville, my YouTube channel will pop up. Click on where it says videos. Also, if you go on my Facebook page, you can scroll down and find the little YouTube emblem. Click on that, and that will take you to my videos as well. So there's tons of videos there. You can also just obviously go on my Facebook page, scroll back, and find the videos that I did last week. But I post quite a bit, so it might take you some time to find those posts. But I did one about tooth powder, very simple ingredients of how to replace your toxic toothpaste. I did another one about gua sha, which is an ancient skincare regimen that was used by ancient Egyptians to cleanse your skin and open up your pores to support you in with your sweating to eliminate toxins out of your body. And then what is the other one that I did? What was it? Gua sha, tooth powder. For some reason, it sort of just slipped my mind. I know it'll probably come back here in a second. I choose to remember. It was a cleaning one. The Castile soap. That's right. I was talking about the Castile soap. So all those videos are on my Facebook page. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. I want to see really quick who's all on here. What's up, Nydia? How are you, beautiful? Tara, how are you, sister? Kim, how you going, beauty? Doris, thank you so much for tuning in. What's up, Stacy? David, Rocky, how are you? Chris Paul, Barb, Jason, Missy, John Ray, Vincent. What's up, Vincent? How are you? What's up, Richard? I appreciate the love. Jamie Smith, Michelle. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How are you? Ashley Atkins, Jody, Shelley. Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, so great to see you on here live, Ashley. I appreciate you, beautiful. So give me some thumbs up and hearts. How are you guys doing? I'm going to take a sip of my fresh squeezed apple juice. You guys know we use recycled bottles around here, so don't throw your bottles away. Recycle your bottles. Get yourself a juicer if you don't already have one. Commit to juicing every single day. It will literally transform your life and your health. I seriously think apple juice is my favorite. Apple and then probably watermelon. What's your favorite juice below? Give me some heads up on that. What's up, Eleanor? How are you, beautiful? Christopher Morgan, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Please try her recommendations. Yeah, I appreciate you so much. So once again, it's a full moon right now for us already. It's coming a full moon for you guys in the U.S. tomorrow, October 5th. So I want to talk really quick about it. This is my other phone. I want to read a little bit off this article It talks about what the full moon represents, because as you guys know, once again, I'm super passionate about the holistic health, nutrition, all that stuff, but I'm also really spiritual as well. And I believe that once we get everything into alignment, mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional, that's what holistic health is all about. We have 4 bodies: mental, physical, spiritual, and emotional. You get all those things operating and functioning properly, you're going to have your optimal health. You're going to be feeling phenomenal. You're going to have clarity. No longer self-sabotaging. You're going to have the motivation, the energy to move forward and do all these things in your life that you aspire to do, which is why this full moon is really critical. And I like to read, to you guys about what it represents. Ashley says, I love watermelon. Hey, CJ, thanks for tuning in. What's up, Nancy Rose? How are you? Hey, Bob, thanks for tuning in. Barb says, what juicer do you recommend? Hey, beautiful. Yeah, so I've actually done several videos on juicers. You can go back or I'll tag you, but just on Facebook, if you go to the top where the little magnifying glass is, and you can type Mandy Fonville juicing. I think one of them actually called Juice Life. I choose to remember, but you can find one of those videos and I'll talk all about it. The thing is a lot of people, they think because if they're not able to invest the $300 or the $400 in the cold pressed juicers, like Omega's a good one in the US that's really reputable. Kuvings is the one here in Australia. But the thing is it's better to juice than not to juice at all. So if people's excuse is like, well, I can't juice because I can't invest in that right now, my theory is it's better to juice something and get some of the nutrition than not to get any at all. Of course, cold pressed juicers are the best because it doesn't heat up the produce, which they say can kill some of the nutrition and even the enzymes and all the phytochemicals and stuff that come along with juicing, which is why it's so beneficial. But at the same time, you're going to get something from getting a juicer no matter what. So I actually had bought the Hamilton Beach brand at Walmart for $60 from my mom's house at one point. I've used the Breville, I've used the Omega. I have, the Vitamix blender. But the thing is I would just recommend that you guys juice and not do it at all. So instead of allowing that to be your reason of not juicing, then go find yourself a juicer and get going. If you have any more questions, of course, you can always comment below my videos. You can send me private Facebook messages. But Barb, if you use what I was just saying a second ago, with the search options on Facebook, and probably that goes along for a lot of things because I have a lot of videos. So maybe if I potentially have done a video about something in the past, like high blood pressure or cholesterol, hypothyroidism, typing in Mandy Fonville in the subject, chances are you're going to find some sort of video or post that's going to be related to that specific subject. If not, you can always reach out to me and I can support you that way. And then once again, just checking out my YouTube channel. So I would recommend for everyone to get a juicer, start juicing every single day. Like I said, I already have videos about this stuff, so check that out and let me know if you have any questions. So once again, feel my love and appreciation for everybody who's on this video. I believe that everything is always in divine order. If you could do me a favor and hit the share button, share this video to your timeline, because that's actually how I get this information out. Of course, I'm super passionate about motivating, inspiring, and empowering people to transform their lives with consciousness. And what that basically means is that you're being conscious of being conscious about what you're thinking about what you're choosing to put into your body, how you're choosing to live your life on a daily basis and where you're at in life. So that's what I'm really passionate about. And the more that you guys can do me, a favor, if you will, and show your appreciation for me by sharing my videos to your timeline so that other people can get this valuable information, I would really appreciate it. So feel my love and appreciation and gratitude for you guys. Yeah, so let me read to you guys. October 5th, full moon falls in the fire sign of Aries and is going to bring an intensity and passion to all of our lives. Boom, and we're feeling that right now. I'll tell you guys in a second a little bit more what we have going on that we're super enthusiastic about. This part I wanted to make sure I said as well. Aries energy is about believing in yourself so much that any obstacles are viewed as being small in comparison. Aries energy is about trusting yourself, finding your independence and marching forward in spite of it all in the direction that you know is right. It is about developing a greater sense of self and knowing who you truly are. Living in the past is no longer an option. Living in the shadows is no longer an option. The time has come to rise. The time has come to emerge and to take action into whatever feels right for you. No matter what obstacles are in your way, get clear about what you want and then take steps to making it happen. The Aries full moon will support you with your leap of faith. We just have to take the first step. And I think that is absolutely beautiful. Of course, that's not the whole entire article, but I can post the link to this article in the comments of this video once I finish. Dana and I actually, both of us have been really desiring to host retreats for the last several years. We're super passionate about holistic health. We had decided that we were going to host one in Destin, Florida next month. If you guys remember our video where we had the colorful clothes on and the bright wigs, and it was a great day that day when we announced the retreat. But unfortunately, because of the hurricanes that hit Houston, the hurricane that hit Florida, sending all love and healing energy out to everyone who was affected by the hurricanes and even in Puerto Rico and all of that. And then the fires. I mean, there was just so much going on for a while. And, you know, we decided, and I intuitively felt that it wasn't a good time for us to make our way to the U.S. to do a retreat. So that's kind of where we're at right now. So we've canceled our retreat in Destin, Florida. We're no longer going to be doing that, but we will be touring the U.S. next year, 2018. So make sure you just stay tuned to everything we have going on, and I'll let you guys know what our plans are, where we will be hosting retreats at next year. So with all that being said, we actually diverted that energy into creating a retreat here on the Gold Coast in Australia. We did a video last night about it on Dana's page. I shared it on my page already. We have a Facebook event about it. So if any of you beautiful ladies from the U.S. require an excuse to come to Australia, this could be your excuse. So check out our Facebook event, check out the video on my timeline. If you guys are potentially interested in coming to our retreat, it's November 8th through the 12th here on the Gold Coast. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and we'll be hosting this same type of retreat, like I said, in the U.S. next year. So just make sure that you're staying tuned for all that info. So feel my love and appreciation for you guys for being on this video today. I really wanted to talk about the moon, because I had planned on doing the video about the do-it-yourself non-toxic, I'm trying to say two words at once, non-toxic product recommendation, but then something kept tugging at me about the moon. And so I was like, yeah, that just means I require mentioning it. So once again, guys, you know, I'm very spiritual. I'm very much in tune, you know, with my spirituality. Mental, physical, spiritual, emotional is really important, because if you do not have a healthy balance in your life and you're focusing really hard, let's say on the physical, or really hard on the mental, but you do not have a healthy balance, then I invite you to consider looking at those other areas that maybe you're neglecting, because it's really important that we invest energy in each one of those areas to be in balance. And that is obviously what holistic health is all about. So once again, I felt called to share the information about the full moon. You guys know how passionate I am about consciousness, you know, collective consciousness. We are all one. You know, unfortunately, the tragedy that happened in Vegas, there's just so much going on. So send out your love and healing energy to everyone. We never know what somebody else is going through. And even during full moons, a lot of times people's emotions and energies and stuff are running really high. They even have, you know, done studies where they talk about psychologically how people are affected. So just being conscious and aware, and turning inward too, and loving yourself more, which is exactly like this video, not video, but this article that I just read you guys, which is exactly what that's talking about. Believing in yourself, trusting in yourself, following your intuition, you know, doing those things that really resonate with you. If you have a calling for something and a passion for something, there's a reason for that. You're here on this earth for a purpose and a reason that only you can fulfill. So your God, source, creator, universe, whatever word you choose to give it, has created you for a specific purpose. And so, you know, if you're working at a dead-end job that you absolutely hate, but you have a calling in your heart to open a business or to write a book, or, you know, to whatever it is that you're choosing to do, I invite you to just get really clear on those things, because, you know, you guys have seen my journey ever since I won the Juice Fast retreat in Bali, and then everything that I've created from that point has been in complete total alignment with how I felt intuitively, going inside, following my intuition, following my heart, which is what this full moon really is about. It's so amazing. So it's obviously Thursday, October the 5th here in Australia already. I know it's coming up for you guys in the U.S. Go ahead, get out your pen and piece of paper, start writing those things down. You know, the full moon is a great time to really invest in letting the shit go that no longer serves you in your life, and then figuring out, tuning into what you actually choose to create, because I consciously created this reality. Nobody handed it to me. I didn't win the lotto. I didn't get lucky. Like, I hear all these things. People message me all the time like, whoa, you're a world traveler, and, you know, how do you do it, and all these different things. Well, this is what I teach people. It's all about your mindset. The unfortunate thing is that our subconscious mind, we're pre-programmed to just be like a train on the tracks and to just keep going. Our subconscious mind essentially is trying to protect us and keep us alive and keep us comfortable. But I promise you, when you live that kind of life, it's not very fulfilling and it's not very fun. So when you start tuning into what your heart really desires, and you start deciding with your intellectual mind that you're going to focus on these things, you know, whether it's a vision board, affirmations, getting yourself a coach, whatever it is, but when you decide that you're no longer going to settle for mediocrity and whatever it is that you've been settling for who knows how long, then that's how you can actually transform your life. I did it. You can do it too. This is what I teach people: digging deep, letting that shit go, and then creating your life. And it's absolutely beautiful. So this video today is about non-toxic product recommendations. Once again, I did 3 videos last week. I want to talk to you guys about how important it is to get the toxins out of your life, okay? When you're backed up here, you got the impacted fecal matter, you're not shitting good. Trust me, it's going to affect you here. I took antidepressants for 16 years. I had challenges growing up with depression. I had constipation. At one point, I had parasites. I released mucoid plaque. If you don't know about mucoid plaque, Google that and check it out. But we all have it. Unfortunately, for the many, many decades, or maybe not everyone has many decades, but decades or years that people have invested time in abusing their body with pharmaceutical, medication, drugs, fast food, alcohol, you name it. I could go on all day. But in other words, we require taking care in what we're putting onto our body and what we're putting into our body. So what we're putting on our skin, what we're putting into our body, all of it's important. If you wouldn't eat it, then you shouldn't be using it. And so the product that I'm about to show you guys how to make right now is actually an all-purpose product that you can use for cleaning your house. You can use it for cleaning your floors. You can use it for cleaning your windows, and it really does work. It's absolutely amazing. It's very simple. It's really easy to do with only a couple ingredients. And then check out those other videos that I did, because it's really important that we reduce the toxic load on our body, because all dis-ease really is acidosis. And the more toxins you have in your body that aren't able to get out of your body, the more acidic your body becomes. And so that would be like a whole nother video. Let me see who's on here really quick. Melinda says, hello, Mandy and all. Hey, beautiful. I appreciate you for joining. Hey, what's up, Tanya? How are you? Alexandria. Kelly Rakowski, Patricia, thank you so much, gorgeous. How are you? John Lindemann, thanks for tuning in. Bob says, glad you chose to follow your heart. Absolutely, I appreciate you. What's up, Renee? How are you? Gorgeous. Mandy, Jackie Kapinski, how are you? Sister Leonardo. So give me some thumbs up hearts. Feel free to comment below. Say hello. If you have any questions about anything, comment on your questions. Share this video to your timeline. Make sure you're signed up for my live Facebook notifications. And by the way, this is my natural energy, guys. I'm just high on life in a good way. Super excited, enthusiastic, passionate about what I do. Wake up every single day feeling this amazing, and you guys can have the same exact thing too. I am no different than you. You have the same amount of power that I have. So like I said, once again, when people think, oh, you know, so-and-so's lucky, or they won the lotto, or they have a, you know, they have a this or that. No. That's not how it works. Not for everybody anyway. And I promise you, you can go from where you are now to wherever you actually desire to be. You just get to put some effort into it. Can't just sit around and be like, oh, poor pitiful me, maybe one day. Nah, you got to create it. So anyway, feel my love and appreciation for each and every one of you who are on the video. You guys are awesome. All right, so this is a little glass bottle. She has already put a little label on here, spray and wipe, shake before use. And the reason you're gonna shake it is because we're gonna be putting some oils in here, but it's just really easy. So get yourself a bottle, preferably a glass bottle if you can. All right, and then this is just vinegar. So white distilled vinegar. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the little bottle, you're gonna fill it up. Oops, spilt a little bit. I would say you're gonna fill it up to like a little bit over like halfway. So maybe like 3/4, okay? So I filled it up to like right above this little label right here. If you guys can see it. And woo, it stinks. Vinegar in the house. What's up, Matt? How are you? What's up, Rocky? Thanks so much for tuning in. JP, how's it going? Augustine, you guys are awesome. I appreciate you tuning in. Ooh, I made a mess. Now I just spilled some vinegar down my leg. Anyway, so white vinegar, okay, glass bottle, white vinegar. So easy. And then you're gonna get yourself some liquid coconut oil, okay? So this is fractionated coconut oil, meaning that it's liquid even at room temperature, because as most of you guys know, that coconut oil is usually solid. So this is actually liquid, and you're gonna use about a tablespoon roughly, and I don't have a measuring spoon, so I'm just gonna do it like this. So about a tablespoon roughly. I think that's about a tablespoon. Looks good to me. Give me some thumbs up hearts if you guys are still on here. This is so fun. I love doing Facebook Lives. All right, so we got coconut oil, white vinegar. Boom, that's it. Now, we're actually gonna add some essential oils, and then I'm gonna fill it the rest of the way with just water, okay? And it's that easy. So we do doTERRA here at Dana's house. She is an essential oil goddess. She has a ton of oils. I have like this whole little thingy right here all filled with oils, and then all these oils right here. So we do doTERRA. If you guys are interested in learning more about essential oils and how you can transform your life, improve your health, improve your life, make these non-toxic product, things that I've been recommending to you guys with the essential oils, we actually have an online workshop that we're doing next week. It's Wednesday night for the States at 7 p.m. It'll be Thursday morning here in Australia. But either way, I'm going to pop the link for that event in the comments below here. Make sure that you hit interested or you hit going on the event so that when we put the link in there for the webinar, that you'll be able to click on the link and be able to join the webinar. It'll be a live webinar with yours truly as well as Dana. We're going to be talking about the benefits of essential oils, how you can make a lot of these products. We're going to be showing that, talking about it. And yeah, it's just going to be amazing. So, and if you guys are interested in having our support with the essential oils, we can get you hooked up with that as well. All right, so distilled vinegar, coconut oil, and then for your essential oils, you want to put something in there that's sort of like herbish, okay? And that's H-A-E-R-B, like an herb, because they're antimicrobial, antifungal, antibacterial, that type of thing. So I have some here to choose from. Oregano, rosemary, cilantro, basil. Okay, so those are 4 that I have here. Thyme is also a good one. THYME. So get yourself, and it doesn't have to be doTERRA. Young Living is a great company as well. High quality, therapeutic grade essential oils is what we recommend. If you guys require support, we can get you hooked up with doTERRA, of course. Check out our live webinar online that we're doing next week for more information. And so you're going to do an herbish type one, and then you're going to also put a citrus one in there, which is going to support like cutting through grease, and it's going to make it smell good too. So there's like citrus bliss, grapefruit, lemon lime, lemongrass, all these to choose from. Okay, so my recommendation would be pick 3 of those oils. So you can pick, let's see, I think I'm going to go with rosemary for this one. So I'm going to do rosemary, and I'm going to do lemon because lemon smells amazing. Okay, and that one's really easy to do. And then I'm going to do citrus bliss. Okay, oh, maybe not. That one looks a little bit low. Probably shouldn't do citrus bliss. She has like a whole stock of oils all throughout the house, so who knows what we're getting ourselves into. So okay, I'm gonna do lemongrass. Lemongrass is also really great for the kidneys. It smells wonderful. Okay, so you're gonna take your herb oil first, and you're gonna use about 15 drops of the herb oil. 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15. If you do a little more or a little less, that's okay too. So once again, I chose rosemary. So I did 15 drops of that. All right, then I'm gonna do 10. I'm gonna do 10 of the citrus because we're gonna put 2 of them in here, so we don't require as much. So 10 of these. 4, 5, 6. This one's a little bit slower. Testing my patience a little. Lemongrass is amazing though. You guys give me some thumbs up and hearts if you use essential oils. Also comment below if you're interested in learning more about essential oils. If you're gonna come to our workshop, I know quite a few on here are coming to the workshop that I've chatted with. I appreciate y'all so much. We just love sharing info with people. So lemon, I'm gonna put 10 drops of the lemon. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, lemon, amazing. So essential oils are super potent, okay? They're amazing. Like 1 drop of essential oils within like 20 minutes can hit all trillions of your cells in your body. And we have anywhere between 50 to 100 trillion cells, depending on who you follow and who you've learned from, etc. Hey, what's up, Gustavo? If I didn't say that already, Daisha, how are you? Ron, Kelly Horton, how are you, beautiful? So yeah, what I did is I used an herbal oil. I used about 15 drops of that, and then I did 2 citrus ones. And so I put 10 of each of the citrus. Of course, you guys saw, I just gave you all these recommendations of other options you can use. So you can just figure out what combination of a scent works best for you. Interesting. I'm going to fill the rest of the way up with water. You guys can see because it's kind of bright back there, which is good. So I'm going to fill the rest of this bottle up. Right now it's about right here. You can see my finger. It's about right here. I'm going to fill the rest of this up with water. I got this sink right here, so bear with me while I fill this up. All right. So the reason that you're adding, oops, that's a little too much. The reason that you're adding the coconut oil in with the essential oils, and you're not just using just essential oils, is because the coconut oil will actually bind the essential oil. Of course, the coconut oil is a little bit thicker, so that whenever you shake this up, because of course you want to make sure you shake it every time before you use it, and so that when you shake this up, that the oils mix in to the liquid, right? And it makes it a spray. And I promise you, this is the best all-purpose cleaner I have ever freaking used. Hey, what's up, Cindy? How are you, beautiful? Kelly says she's doing great. Happy to hear it. So just shaking it up really well, and you can see it all mixed through there. I mean, of course, you see the little bubbles of the oils and stuff in there, but when you shake it up really good right before you use it, it really does work awesome. Like, I have never used any all-natural cleaner as good as this. Of course, Dana gave me this recipe. I had made some stuff in the past when I was living in Houston, and a lot of times I would just go super old school and just clean with white vinegar. So if you don't have essential oils, and you have toxic products in your house right now, I recommend that you get rid of those, or when they're gone, you throw them away and you do not continue supporting that and buying that stuff, okay? And then just get yourself some plain white vinegar. Seriously. You can clean your floors with it. You can wash clothes with it. I used to clean my bathtub with it, but you do not require cleaning with toxic products, because what's unfortunate, guys, is that when you use those products and you're breathing it in, that means that it's literally going into your body. It's going into your bloodstream. It's another thing that your liver and your kidneys and stuff have to deal with. A lot of those chemicals are neurotoxins, meaning that it kills off your valuable brain cells, you know? So these are things really to think about. And if you have young children and you're cleaning your floors like say you have tile floors and you're cleaning your floors with like very toxic products, and then your kids are crawling all over the floor, putting their fingers in their mouth, or if you use that sprinkle stuff on your carpet that's supposed to make it smell really good and it's so strong, you're like, whoa. And I used to use that stuff back in college and everything too. So, I haven't always lived my life this way, but once you kind of start learning about this stuff and you become more knowledgeable, which is clearly what I'm super passionate about, educating people on, then you can start making changes. So I'm not saying to go out and throw everything away right now, but when you run out of something, instead of going to the store and purchasing, that same toxic product, you can start making your own products or potentially buying a healthier version or option of that product. So when I lived in Houston, of course, there was like Whole Foods, Sprouts, there's all these places. In College Station, there's Brazos Natural Foods, there's Village Foods. Of course, you can order a lot of stuff online like Amazon. But there was even products that I used to use to clean with that, even though they claimed they were all natural, they still had some stuff in them. So it's better to make your own stuff, to know what's going into it, because clearly if you invest in essential oils and you invest in the coconut oil and like this white vinegar, you just saw how easy it was for me to make this. For one, you don't even have to invest the energy or the gasoline to take your car to the store or ride your bike or walk to actually go buy it if you run out of it, because that's actually why I decided to make that this morning, because I cleaned yesterday and I used all the rest of what we had and I thought, oh, well, that's perfect, because everything's always in divine order. And I knew that today's video required being about this all-purpose amazing spray and wipe. So give me some thumbs up and hearts if you guys are still there. Take a sip of my apple juice. Feel my love and appreciation for each and every one of you. If you haven't shared this video already, I'd appreciate if you shared it to your timeline. And does anybody have any questions about anything? I'm going to be doing more of these videos. We have a lot more stuff coming up. We're going to be doing some videos together over the next couple weeks about stuff about our retreat, about self-love, about weight loss, about cancer, about the root of all illness and what it really means when your body's breaking down and giving you symptoms, because symptoms really are just warning signals from your body. It's your body trying to tell you that something ain't right. It's time to change your lifestyle, change what you're thinking about, what you're putting into your body. So we have a lot of really great stuff coming for you guys, so stay tuned. I'll be putting the link once again in the comments below for our online workshop that we're doing next week. So if you're interested in essential oils, you can jump in on that. Also, as you guys know, I have a very amazing, infamous 21-day transformation challenge. The link's above this video. You can literally start that program at any time. I do sometimes start groups, but there is a link above the video to my website, mandyfonville.com, and you can actually start the program at any time. I have a 4-week fast track transformation program. The next one's starting on Monday, October 30th. And oh yeah, our webinar series. We have webinar number 5 coming up in our series of webinars. So it's our last one. If you guys are somewhat interested, I invite you to jump in now, because after we finish the last webinar, which will be Sunday the 15th, Monday the 16th, because we have 2 different followings. We have 2 sides of the world that we're supporting here. So just check out the link above this video for that information. But after we finish the 5th one, we are packaging it up and we are selling it as a program for like 3 to 4 times what you'd be paying for it right now. So if you're somewhat interested in learning how to live a holistic lifestyle, the title of the webinar series is actually called Health Made Simple. And there's a reason why, because health really is that simple. So we teach you from beginning to end about how to transform your life. It's really amazing, step by step. It also includes tons of recipes and do-it-yourself products. So it's phenomenal. So we have that webinar series, and then we have our online workshop for the essential oils coming up next week. We have our retreat November 8th through 12th here in Australia. We'll be touring the US next year. So yeah, just keep an eye out for everything we have going on. I have a free emotional detox challenge group, and if you're a female and you require some support, that group is absolutely free. There's a lot of amazing videos in there where I'm breaking it down, dropping the truth bombs, supporting you and getting clear on your bullshit, what you have going on emotionally, to support you in letting it go. And what was the other thing? Oh yeah, my Kick the Sugar Cravings. If you guys are having challenges with sugar cravings, which most people are, and let me just add, if you have sugar cravings, it's because you've lost the sweetness of life. So somehow or another, you're just going about your business and you're not having very much fun in your life and things aren't so great, and maybe you potentially require figuring out what you can do to support yourself in living your life more fully and having fun, letting your hair down, go skydiving, go do something, go do something fun. Get your friends together, So yeah, that's actually free. MandyFonville.com. Go to the very bottom where it says kick the sugar habits, and sign up for that. So there's some free recipes on that as well. So Kelly says, can't wait to see them do a retreat in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, we probably won't be doing one in Portland, Oregon, Kelly, unfortunately. I'm thinking to probably be more of a beach destination. So either like Florida, potentially California. We might even be looking at Costa Rica. We plan on doing one here in Bali. So we just have a lot going on, and we're just going to allow our intuition to guide us, because that's how we both live, which is why we make such a great power team with everything that we do to support people and transforming their lives, is because that's really just how we flow. So it's a really beautiful thing. Hey, Julia, thank you, sister, for tuning tuning in. What's up, Mark Andrew? How are you? I appreciate you guys so much. Devin Dickey, how are you, beautiful? So, feel my love and appreciation for each and every one of you. Happy full moon. If you just jumped on this video, go back and watch it from the beginning. I really talked about some stuff that I think is very, very important. You know, I talked about the full moon and the energies and different things like that. It's really beautiful. So check that out. And then, of course, I just finished making an all-purpose cleaner, which is so simple and easy to do. And you can use this to clean anything. You can clean glass with this. I kind of was like, yeah, I was looking at Dana. She's like, yeah, you. And I was like, And I literally cleaned the bathroom mirror, and it's like perfectly spotless with this. And I couldn't believe it, right? Because normally in the past you would use your all-purpose cleaner, one for the toilet, one for the tub. You'd have the Windex for the glass or whatever. No, this thing literally cleans everything. You can clean everything with it. The toilet, the shower, the bathtub, and the mirror. It's absolutely amazing. So let's see. Julia said, just did my full moon ritual. We'll go back and watch from the beginning when you're done. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Dana and I will be doing a full moon ritual tonight for sure. We actually did a meditation last night outside too. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, a little bit of earthing, a little bit of full moon, and a prosperity meditation actually. So feel my love and appreciation once again for each and every one of you guys. If you feel called to do so and it resonates with you, feel free to share my video to your timeline. And if you have any questions, comment below this video or send me a private Facebook message. And until next time, I'll chat with you guys soon. Mwah. Bye.